Yeah, we're going. So it's 5:37 p.m. on a Sunday night, and we're recording our first podcast episode of Good for Her with,
I'm Jordan.
and I'm Mary. I'm so excited. And thank you so much for like pulling the trigger on, hey, do you want to do a podcast? And I'm like, yeah, sure.
I know, right? I think, how long has it been? We talked about it 2-3 years ago
Yeah.
at the winery.
And we're like, we're going to do this. And so finally, years later, it comes to fruition. And here we are. I love it so much. So let's introduce ourselves a little bit, give everybody a little taste of how we met, why we're doing this, and all the things. There's not any good reason why, except I love that we get to take time out of our week to just chat and yap. I'm very excited about scheduling weekly time to just lay it all out there.
I think that's probably going to be the most exciting part about this for me because we constantly text, sometimes FaceTime, but this will be nice that like kids go upstairs, we get like an hour to ourselves and can just talk whatever crap we want to.
Right? It's our time now,
Our
friends.
time.
So you and I go back a ways,
Mm-hmm.
and from literally not knowing each other,
Yeah. Nope.
you came to Amari's second birthday
Mm-hmm.
in the hottest day of the summer, July 2016. And here we are years
Yeah.
later.
I know. Yeah.
I can't wait to dive into like how much has changed since then.
I mean, a lot. A lot
And like
has changed.
I'll be 42
Mm-hmm.
and your birthday's
Gosh.
coming up. I know, in my 40s. I can't. It doesn't seem like that because I am young at heart. We're
Well,
going to say that
yeah.
lightly.
But age is just a number. Like, I don't look at you and think, gosh, she's almost 42. Like,
I,
I forget.
the neighbors next door, they are in their early 30s. Like, I remember when they turned 30 and she was like, you're about to be 40. 40-year-olds are cool. And I was like, wait, you think I'm cool?
You think I'm cool?
Yes, we are. We are super cool.
We are so cool.
I love that. But yeah, so friendship withstood the test of time.
Yep.
Your ex-husband
Mm-hmm.
and my husband used to work together.
Yep.
Chris, my husband, came from, grew up in New York, but then his job was in Philadelphia or Norristown. And then when he came up here, he started working, and him and your ex-husband became fast friends. It was nice. It was like his first friend here.
Mm-hmm. That
And
was
there's
pre-Jordan.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And so with all the changes that have come in your life in the last couple of years, it's nice that our friendship has withstood that test. And I appreciate that. I really do.
Same. I think it's gotten actually better. Not that it was bad, but like I think we grew closer because of, all of the changes and leaning into that and navigating through it. Like I think we grew closer because of that.
And you're a really good friend. I mean, we keep up with each other.
Well, yeah, I mean we both keep up with each other. Like we both are very good about haven't heard from her in a few hours.
In a few hours. Is she okay? Is she
Right.
up and at 'em?
Yes.
Well, and that's the thing about growing older. Like my sister has passed away. My mom has passed away. And we're going to dive into like our family dynamics here. Our episode today is going to be about Mother's Day coming up and how it just brings up a lot of family things like, and we're going to dive into that in a little bit, but um I don't have much family around at all. I have a nephew who's 25,
Mhm.
and he lives farther away, so
Right.
it's so nice like my friends pick up that ball, that family ball, and
Yeah.
handle it.
Yeah.
And I totally appreciate that because, I mean, who do I don't, you just don't trust too many people with your kids or
Right.
with, everybody's been through a lot.
Right.
So let's keep the circle where it's at and
And
take
appreciate
care of
who's
each
in it.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I
100%.
do love that. What else? So do you want to talk about yourself a little bit? How old are you? How many kids
I
do you
don't want to
have?
say how old I am.
She's 19.
19. No, I'm not. If I have a 14-year-old daughter,
Right?
the math ain't mathin'.
Somebody said that the other day. They have a 19-year-old daughter, and she's like, I don't know, I have a 19-year-old daughter if I'm 35. And I was like, yeah, me too, 35 and holding. But if I were 35, I wouldn't have two of my kids. Like, I had kids later in life, so I was like, I just had a new one, so I kind of
Yeah.
like where we're at. I'll
Yeah.
keep my age because
Right?
I'm enjoying the oldness with a little baby.
Yeah, and I did the opposite. I had Addie when I was 23, and now at 37, I have a 14-year-old. So now I'm like transitioning into like not having to have her rely on me as much and learning to navigate through that as a single mom, trying to navigate that as well, and dating, which we will have so many episodes about that too, because if you are single now, even if you're not a parent, dating is tough. It is slim pickings. There is not like plenty of fish in the sea. You have like a puddle. There's not a pond, it is a puddle. Like,
And it's like, I don't know if I could even do it. It's like, can we skip to the chase? Like,
right. Like, can we just like,
what are we wanting out of life? Do you want
Uh-huh.
a relationship like long term? Because I mean, if that's what we're going for, great. It just is like the dating pool. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, the dating puddle.
yeah, the dating puddle. I mean, literally it is a puddle. But we will have so many episodes about that because I'm sure there's plenty of you out there that have similar situations, stories that are probably worse, maybe better. Maybe we can laugh together, cry together. Who knows? Because let me tell you, we've had some tears too.
That
It
and
has not been easy.
well, and being so far removed from it, when Chris and I were talking about something, he was like eHarmony, and I was like, I don't even know if that still exists. It might, but that sounds like
I don't know.
It's for older people. I think there's a couple of things that for the younger crowd. I don't know if
Yeah.
eHarmony exists.
I don't know. I haven't.
But that
I haven't
just
dabbled there.
kind of shows the age of it too. I'm like, oh, we know nothing about this. We know nothing.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, 37, 14-year-old. I work from home, which is amazing. I love that because it's just nice to be able to like have her come home every day. I'm there. She can tell me about her day. If she's like sick or, we need a mental health day, we can just still spend time together. That's probably the best part. And being able to wear like sweatpants and leggings every day too is just the best. I put jeans on today and I was like, why'd I do that? Like, I haven't worn jeans in so long.
When I put jeans on, it's literally for an event where I have to look put together.
I get ready to leave the house and Addie goes, why are you wearing that? That's like a date outfit. Are you going out on a date? I was like, that's pretty sad.
You do look really nice. You do look really nice. And when you came in, I was like, wait, are we recording today? Because I just sat out in a soccer game and got drenched. So I feel like I smell like a wet shin guard. Like our car was wet. All of the umbrellas were wet. Chairs were wet. Jacoby left me. He was like, I'm going to the car. I sat there like shivering, trying to holler. And I said, are we recording this? Because I look like a drowned rat and you look like a beauty queen.
Oh, beauty queen.
You do.
Well, thank you. But I don't feel like it today. The weather, it's just, I would much rather be like in my bed, snuggled up and like in pajamas and not like dressed in jeans. But I had to go to Costco.
To get pizza for my kids.
Costco. Jeans were necessary for Costco. So
Correct.
I could not could not look frumpy going to Costco because you never know who you're going to run into.
Correct, you are. Because the last time I went to Costco, I
Right.
saw the ghost of friends past.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I
Yeah.
saw a friend that I hadn't seen in years
Oh,
for reasons that
yes.
are valid.
Uh-huh.
And then I saw her ex-husband
Yes.
for the first time since they broke up.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh man, the Costco gods are just blessing me today, aren't they? They sure are. But the cake that he got, I got the same one and it was delicious. So I guess there's a reason for the season, you know.
See? Yeah.
Everything, there's the season, right?
Amen. Amen. All right. Shall we dive into Mother's Day?
Yeah, we're going to talk about Mother's Day because as we're ramping up this week, and even like the month of May is mental health month.
Yeah.
And it should be mental health year because it's something we all really need to take care of. And it's not an easy feat to do. But this week brings a lot on for a lot of people, and it's nice to chat about it and to feel a little bit of solidarity because we have two different instances where my mom's passed away in 2021, and yeah, so it's just like a hard time of year, and your story's a little different, but your relationship with your mom isn't what it should be, however you want to phrase it. But the lack of mom like molds who we are as parents. And I don't know, it's just nice to be able to chat about it going into this week as moms, missing that aspect.
Yeah.
And how it comes back around too.
Right.
So yeah, like this week brings a lot of challenges. I took care of my mom for years. I used to work in the medical field, and when COVID hit, I got furloughed at the private practice I was at, and my mom was in a nursing home, and they started dropping like flies. Like, just the old people started dying. And we were living in a hotel. Like, side note, our chimney collapsed that January. People were like, COVID was crazy. I was like, I left my house and lived in a hotel for 3 months. I got hit by a car. Like, I didn't get hit by a car, but like I got rear-ended on the way home from work the same week. Our house, like our chimney collapsed, and we moved into a hotel. Then we got furloughed, and my husband was like, look, let's take this time to figure it out. And we sprung my mom out of there, but I was her full-time caregiver since my sister passed away.
Yeah.
So like 2017? No. It's so much longer than that. It was I was pregnant with Amari. So 2014, January 2014, my sister passed away. And then my mom got sick shortly after, and 2017 to 2021, I was her 24/7 caregiver. So it's been a hard dynamic, like for somebody to be in your home to pass away.
Yeah.
And miss that. I mean, because she was such a good mom. But yeah, so.
But to lose her then, like, and then to have like Mother's Day, like it's a void that, you see everybody else embracing and cherishing, like spending time with their mom and, all the Facebook posts and the Instagram posts and stuff. And like I just said to someone this morning, I was like, I hate Mother's Day. Like I hate it. And like, I'm a mom, like I appreciate that aspect of it, but it's not the same. Like I'm no contact with my mom for many reasons, and it just sucks that I don't have a mom that I can be like, oh, like this will be so great. Like, let's go to the spa together for Mother's Day. Let's go get pedicures. Like, I've never had that type of relationship. So I don't really know what I'm missing, but at the same time, I don't
You know
like to see it.
exactly what you're missing. You know
Well,
exactly what you're missing.
yes, but I never had it with her.
Right.
So like her as an individual, I don't know what I'm missing with her.
Right.
But that connection,
That
me
thought
as a
of we could
mom,
be doing this.
for sure.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't like you want to be celebrating your mom. You want to be
Yeah.
doing those things.
Yeah.
And
she's not one that I would celebrate on that day. Like that, it would not cross my mind to be like, I should text her and thank her and tell her happy Mother's Day. Like I the first person I think of would be my dad's girlfriend, Marty. Like she has stepped into that role in that aspect, but it, it's different. Like I don't even like going on social media for the whole weekend. I'm like, I hate it. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look. Like, because I'm just like, oh, isn't that great? Oh, that's so nice. And of course, like, I don't mean it. Like, of course, I love that for everybody. I love that everyone has that.
Right.
It's not a sense of jealousy. It's just a sense of like, I want that. I wish I had that.
right.
So it's different, but we both share that void, but in a different way.
It's well, and we make up for it too. Like we do things with the kids,
Mhm.
and especially with the girls too. Like,
Yeah.
we put that extra little special stuff in there,
Yes.
and I like that for us too because it's what we would be doing per se with our moms. Like
Correct.
I like those little, just little like when we went to the tea trolley.
Yeah.
It was just special moments. You get all dressed up and you go to high tea and you spend the time and
That
you
was
just
so fun.
do all the things.
Yeah. And I think that's why I put so much effort into doing that stuff with Addie, because I don't ever want her to look back and be like, we never got to do anything, or we never did anything, or like my mom and I don't have a good relationship. Like her and I are pretty tight. And I knew that was the type of mom that I wanted to be as soon as I found out I was pregnant, because I knew the mom I didn't want to be was the person that I had my entire life.
Right.
So I was like, we're breaking that generational curse. We're not doing that.
It has been sweet seeing like what your relationships turn into. Like even though like Amari's 10 and Addie's 14. Is she 14 already?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. She just turned 14.
She just turned
14. But it's neat to see her evolve from like that little girl to now we're like getting to be a little bit older of a young lady, and
Yeah.
she like makes you the cards or like plans the things like, hey, let's do this.
Yeah.
It's on your dime, but
Right.
I'm going to plan it, It's been neat to see that. And I mean, she's been through a lot too these last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
It is nice though to have a Trippy and a Marty.
Yes.
Your dad, he's such a good dad.
I know. I love him.
Yeah. Me too. Me too. Me too. But it's been neat to watch her grow.
I know, and I feel like it's just like the past year, I feel like she's matured so much. Like she's not like that young kid where now she's kind of like taking better care of her hair and like wants to do her face moisturizer and put all this makeup on, and like it actually looks good, and it doesn't look like, I feel like my makeup looks like crap compared to hers.
I think I did say to her, I'm like, hey, we're going to do a pop-up at your house, and can you show us all how to do whatever you're doing?
I know.
Because I grew up, like, my mom used Noxzema cold cream.
Yeah, like we got stuff at CVS.
And I think she wore, like, lip gloss. Now, the perfume rack was on point, and the jewelry boxes and armoires we had a few. They're right over there. But yeah, like these girls are showing us a thing or two about putting a face on, and I love it.
I know. She's got like the best stuff too. Like when she goes to school, I go into her room and I'm like, what can I play with?
What do I have?
But I
here?
don't even know how to use half of it, so I don't touch it.
Well, have you seen the things that are like got a little pump thing on?
Yes.
I love when she's like, I'm gonna do a haul.
Yes.
She has her own little like private TikTok that we can see, and she's like, I got a haul.
Yeah.
I got a haul, everybody.
Yes.
And I love that. It's been neat to watch her grow. I look back at the pictures of like, oh my gosh, her and baby Jacoby.
Oh
man. It's been cool for them to grow up together.
They really have grown up together.
Yeah. Yep.
And Demi, like she'll grow up with them. Like,
oh man. It's so crazy how they needed her. Like she just
fits.
Yeah. I had a surprise. I had a surprise, baby. We were done
after a night out on the driveway for
your
birthday.
Yeah. We had a hard time having the kids. It took us 6 years to have Amari. It took us 5 years to have Jacoby, and we were just done because we were done. Chris was like, absolutely not. And I said, give me 12 more. And he said, no, thank you. And I said, please. And he said, no. I said, please again. And he said, no. But he went to bed on my 40th birthday. And I stayed out in the driveway and attacked him a little bit. He didn't complain. And then 10 weeks later, I thought I was losing my mind. And it just so happens I was gaining a sweet little baby. Surprise! My 40th birthday present is 14 months old.
Oh.
And it's like the best thing. And it makes me delusional because she is sweet. She is the sweetest girl.
So sweet.
And when you're in the hospital and you're like, what is happening? Like, I've got a brand spanking new baby. I know I have 2 others, but and this is the first baby I've like parented without my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's been wild too. Like, I need you.
Yeah.
I need you to do things. I am not a pro. I don't know how to do this.
Yeah.
But it takes she was little and I wanted to come home. I had her in the morning on a Thursday and I wanted to be home Friday. And there was like a couple of things that I thought they weren't going to let us go home. And the doctor was like, this is her 3rd baby, right? She's a pro. And I was like, I am a pro. It like takes one person to speak life into you.
Yes.
I was like, yes, sir, I am. I can do this. And then that's it. Just like off and running, you'll figure it out. I'm like, she doesn't even know me.
Right.
I don't even know her. You're just letting me take her home.
Right.
It's the best thing. It's the best thing.
But here we are 14 months later.
In a blink of an eye.
Literally, blink of an eye. Like,
how?
I don't even know where that year went.
No, me either. But we were talking last night about how we're in different walks of life where you had Addie at 23 and I started at 31 having my kids. And it's just so, it doesn't even matter. Like, it's just like motherhood is so linear.
Right.
And it's like we're forever going through the different and the same things all at the same time.
Yes. Yeah.
And I don't know. I love that. It's like the sisterhood and motherhood is so real.
Well, yeah. And it even, it doesn't have to be like we are going through the same type of situations or like our kids have to be the same age. You're married with young kids and I'm a single parent to a teenager. And yet we still have this like bond, whether, we're talking about things that have nothing to do with motherhood or we're talking about like things that have to do with our kids. Like, oh, this one's sick, or what did you do when Addie had this, or what are you doing here? Like,
and honestly, too, like the attitude, like the gratitude attitude, I call it, like I don't know, some people call it the trenches, and I just feel grateful to I mean, don't get me wrong. It is a battlefield. It is a battlefield,
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
It's like I'm hanging on to my sanity by the
Right?
skin of my teeth,
Uh-huh.
okay? But
Uh-huh.
it's like such a gratitude feeling of, just doing it all.
Right.
Like, we're
Like
doing it all.
you're blessed that you have 3 babies, and like it might be crazy at times, but like if you shift that focus to be like, darn it, I'm pretty lucky. Like I have amazing kids, I have an amazing husband, like I have a great life. Like it sometimes we are in the trenches, but it's
It's a seesaw.
Yeah.
It's a seesaw. It's a daily seesaw
daily for sure.
of what are we doing?
Yeah, but I think it helps when you have friendships that you can rely on to be like, I need a break, or like I just need to vent, or I can't do it anymore. Like come get these kids, like whatever it is.
I'll send you a picture and I'm like, can you come pick them up?
Yeah.
Come pick them up right now. She's waiting.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. Come pick me up.
Right.
Come pick me up. I need it. It is nice though. Like our circle of friends is so sweet.
Yes.
And they all mesh so well together.
Like we really do have like a good group that kind of comes from a few different areas. Like we have a few, like some from before I even like met my ex-husband, and then like you and a few other ones that I met through him, some that we met after. Like it's everyone really just kind of like blends well together.
And I like that. It's funny because the one Markel and I were driving home the one night, and I was like, yeah, well, my best friend lives next door. And she was like, I thought so-and-so was your best friend. I'm like, I'm everybody's best friend. I just want to be best friends with everybody.
Right,
like, can we get friendship necklaces? Like,
right?
I need a bracelet that matches.
Yeah.
I need those little things yet. Like,
Right.
I'm not an older lady. We're not saying that. But, like, I still like that feeling
Right.
of
Like that
having,
connection.
yeah, like having
Yes.
people who actually mean it.
Yeah. No, and that's a huge thing. You know, you are so busy as a mom, and I hear a lot of people say like, it's so hard making friends and like keeping friendships and stuff like that when you are a mom and you're married and have young kids or older kids or whatever the case is. But, you figure it out somehow. There's
we
there's
got
some
really
time.
lucky.
We did get very
We
lucky.
got really lucky on all ends of the spectrum because we have like, it's like you just wear so many different hats.
Yes.
And it's like we have this group and then we have us, like the two of us.
Right.
And then we have this group and sometimes they come all together.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just, we just are really fortunate in
Yeah.
that aspect to have a crew of ladies who are awesome. And in the men department too. Like we have some really good guy friends and family. I mean, just blessed and fortunate
We really
in
are.
all of those areas.
Yeah.
So what are you doing for Mother's Day? Do you have plans?
No. I don't. Last year we went to the beach because I wanted to like get out of town. This year we don't really have any plans. We might go over to my dad's. They open the pool, but I don't know. Like I think we might just hang out at home and do absolutely nothing.
Order in all the goodies.
I might just
I have to
DoorDash.
Venmo you because I've got to take this girl to the ice cream shop.
Ugh.
We went on Tuesday night.
Don't
Tell her.
Addie.
No, don't tell her. We went on Tuesday night and it was delicious.
Oh, I'm not going to tell her. That's all right. My dad took her, what was it, Thursday night. We went over there for dinner and he took her somewhere up there for ice cream. So she got her fix.
Mm-hmm.
She always does.
I need to re-up my candy supply. It was good, but we ate it all. We ate it all. And whatever, I tried to duplicate the basket that my nephew Andrew, his new wife Jess, is just the sweetest. And that's the other thing. Like, people get placed in your life, and he knew this girl from nobody. Like, how does that happen? Like,
Yeah.
just from nobody.
I know. And she's great.
She is great. And she was like, I got you this candy bucket. It was like, I can't remember. Was it part of my Christmas present? She's such a good gift giver. That's got to be her love language.
Oh,
Like her gifts are just like, oh, when we were having Demi and everybody but me knew what we were having because my husband could not keep a secret. I didn't know he told everybody. But we like put the cannons off and Andrew gets out of his car and he was like, and I was like, how do you know it's supposed to be pink? He was like, oh, he told me a long time ago. And Dave was like, I knew. John Finke was like, I knew.
oh my.
The Golden Girls were like, I knew. Like everybody knew. Everybody knew what we were having. I was like, sir. He said, well, you didn't know. And I said, no, I didn't. So I guess
No,
it's fine.
it's
But
fine.
I have nobody to tell now because
Right.
everybody knew.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knew.
What are
don't
you
know.
guys doing for Mother's Day?
Well, we have conflicting schedule on Saturday. We have a birthday party, 2 birthday parties.
Ugh.
And we committed to the first one, like RSVP'd. She needed to know it's at a skating rink.
Mm-hmm.
And then found out last night that it's my niece's. I guess she's what's your nephew's daughter? Is that your...
You're
It's my nephew's daughter. I'm not good with a family tree, man.
know.
I sound so stupid. I'm educated, okay? I did go to college.
I'm not.
I have a degree, but after a while, it doesn't matter. You just can't math. You can't math. You can't life.
No.
I don't know what the family tree looks like. It's my nephew's daughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some family member.
Anyways, it's her birthday, and looks like it's at a fun place, but I just don't know if I can commit now. I feel terrible.
I know.
I would be mad if he didn't come to mine.
I know.
But I said yes already, and I feel bad. Like,
Right.
I can't say no now.
Right.
So do I, like,
Do you split?
it up? And
Yeah.
Christopher,
Yeah.
sweats the whole time he's there with the 2 little kids.
Right. Oh Lord.
We'll see what happens. And then Saturday night, I think we might go to Hibachi.
Nice.
And then Sunday, we have soccer. Happy Mother's Day. And it's
Oh.
Silent Sunday. If any other soccer moms out there, I do not zip a lip very well. That's just it's not in me. I'm a soccer lady through and through. And I try very hard, but
Right.
my voice is loud. My thoughts are even louder.
I mean, that's fair. Your
And
kid's playing.
The coach hands out lollipops, so you are reminded to I'm not even a sugar queen like that, and I'm got like 6 in my hand. So we're gonna do Silent Sunday on Mother's Day.
Oh. Well, that.
I'm probably gonna eat bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel for breakfast.
Oh, that sounds really good.
I
I like
know.
an everything bagel.
Me too.
Yes. Yes. That sounds really good. I could do like breakfast out. Maybe Addie and I just went to Coffee and Co. You ever been there up by you'll learn I'm bad with directions.
Like up over there, is it near the Wawa?
No, it's by the Sheets.
Good for
by
you.
Kellogg's. By Kellogg's.
Oh, over there.
Yes, over
Okay.
there. Okay.
Yeah.
Coffee and Co. They actually had really good food. I was quite impressed. I didn't realize, I guess they're like maybe a franchise or something, but the food was actually pretty good.
Well, like even these franchises, I love it. We like when you are in your the town you live in's Facebook page,
Mm-hmm.
and like somebody brings in a new Taco Bell or a Domino's, and they're like, we don't need one of these. Like at the same time, it's a local person
Right.
who owns it. So like, let's not
Right.
tread on those dreams,
Yes.
So even if it's a franchise, I'm like, I'm still down for your dreams. Tell me when happy hour
mean,
is.
Yeah, right?
What do you got? I just need to know if it's liquid chai or if it's powdered chai, because if it's powdered chai, I'm gonna have to go somewhere else, like
Uh-huh.
Trader Joe's,
Yeah.
But if it's liquid chai, I need the big one.
Yeah, I do like a liquid chai. Better than powder. I mean, I don't think I would even eat powder chai.
You'd
Ew.
be surprised depending on what coffee shop you go to. Sometimes their chai is a powder.
Ugh.
It's not for me.
No, not for me. No.
Yeah.
Nope.
I'm excited to have plans and no plans at the same time.
Yeah, I think as a mom, you should be able to dictate what you want to do, whether it's like absolutely nothing or like doing something the day before. You know, for me, I'm happy doing absolutely nothing. When Addie's older, maybe I'll be like, hey, you're going to take me out to dinner. Like, we're going to do that. Or you're going to take me out shopping and I'm going to do the haul on TikTok.
Right? Do you want to see my haul?
Yes.
Pump your moisturizer. Yes. It's going to be so good.
Yeah, it's a different dynamic. And even when I was married, we had stepkids. And Mother's Day still was not, it wasn't great because, of course, you know, stepmoms, they're not mom. So I did never get to celebrate the actual day with them. So we usually celebrated the day before, but it wasn't anything that was like, let me do this for you to show you appreciation for everything you do for my children and your children. Like, it was just never that type of thing. And, you know, some families, some husbands aren't like that. Some husbands are like, well, you're not my mom. It's like, okay,
fair enough.
That's
I guess.
fine. But then expect me to do absolutely nothing on Mother's Day. Like, I want to sleep in. I don't want to make dinner. Like, I want to just relax. And I'm also like, I don't expect a lot. Like, Addie usually makes me a card.
It's the sweetest.
like,
she's so true about
Yeah,
things. Like, she doesn't mind expressing how much she loves you.
Yeah, like that's
I
the
love
stuff.
that.
That's what I always tell her. Like, I would rather get a card from her than her like ask her dad to take her somewhere to like get me something. Like, do that.
We're good. We're at 37 minutes
Oh,
and we're
great.
just enjoying our time here.
Good.
What did I ask you? What was the last thing we were talking about?
Well, you asked me what I was doing for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do anything. I would love to be able to be at the beach. I mean, that was great because we got out of Dodge. I didn't have to talk to anybody. Didn't have to. And it honestly, I forgot it was Mother's Day.
Well, and I'm just a firm believer of we're celebrating everything. Like, we're celebrating the big days. We're celebrating the small days.
Mm-hmm.
Because, not to be that person, but like, we're just up against a timeline we know nothing about.
Right.
So we're doing it all now and we're having a good time.
Right.
Now.
And
so
we should surround ourselves with people that are going to fulfill us in that way.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
Not that we need to cut people off or be like, oh, you know what? We had one bad day, like whatever. But for me, like, that's why I went no contact with my mom, because I was like, this is not healthy. Like, this is just toxic behavior over and over and over again. So it was just better to be like, you know what? I'm good on that. I'm better off, and I'll take the L. I'll take the brunt of it. If I have to be like the bad guy in your story, that's okay. I'm good with my choices that I made. I'm happy. Let's leave it at that. You go your way. I go my way. I'll celebrate my child, my motherhood, my life, and my family in my own lane.
Right. I mean, how long has it been since you've seen her?
Oh, since I saw her, gosh.
It's so hard.
Like 3 years, 4 years.
Since you saw her?
Yeah, maybe 3 years. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we went out for Addie's birthday one year to PJ Wellahans. That was the last time I saw her.
Time does fly, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't feel like it was that long, but
well, I've been separated. I mean, now divorced, but I've been separated. This summer will be 2 years. I know.
Time does fly.
Like, time just flies, and like, you don't really realize it until like years have passed and like someone asks you, oh, when was the last time you saw your mom? And you're like, oh, that's a great question. Like,
I'm not sure.
I'm not.
What year is it?
Yeah, what year is it? Like, I have no idea. I mean, we've had text exchanges, but we haven't seen face to face each other, and that I we're good. I'm
Must be.
I'm good with that.
Must be. I just like when I try and put the shoe on the other foot and like as a mom,
Oh, no.
I dare you.
Right.
I dare you. I'm going to come to your doorstep.
Right.
I'm going to
But
come.
you and I are also not the mom to do anything in that regard to make our child or children be like, we have to go no contact because of the behavior that we
I wonder, like, I just, like, I wonder what she thinks. Like, just is she in denial that? Because you hear about these stories about when people are talking about their childhood and when they tell their parent, like, hey, I didn't like this about our childhood. And they were
Yeah.
like, that didn't even happen.
Uh-huh.
And they're
Yeah.
like, but it absolutely did happen.
Yeah.
So, like, you just wonder where the brain goes and, like, what she thinks.
Yeah. I mean, we've had small conversations in regards to that. And in the beginning, it was a lot of like, I don't remember that. That didn't happen. A lot of like the denial. And the longer I think time went on, and I think she changed her mind and started to like understand where I was coming from because she knew I wasn't budging with like where I stood with my boundaries. I think that's when she kind of like shifted her tone to be like, I'm really sorry. Like and listen, I accept the apology. I'm appreciative of the apology, but when you continue to do the same behavior, that apology goes out the door. You can't say, I'm sorry, but you have to either be apologetic, own up to what you did, and really be sorry and make a change.
Yeah, correct that behavior.
Right.
You can't be sorry for 2 weeks.
Right. Because at the end of the day, like, that's just you then. That's your character. And if that's who you are, I'm good with that. You stay in your lane then. Leave me out of it because I want no parts in it. I am very much the person that would rather talk to you about something, handle it, deal with it, and move on. She's not that person. And I can't live like that. I can't just sit there in a room and pretend everything is okay and we're not going to talk about anything that happened my entire life. That's crazy pants to me.
Right? Like there's zero acknowledgement. We're just going to sweep that under the rug and move on. But then the behavior continues. Like even other behavior continues. So it's like, I don't know what to do with you. I don't know what to do with this information.
Yeah.
It's taken 2 lifetimes to figure it out.
Yes.
And I work on yourself a little bit. Work on yourself just a smidge.
Right.
I don't know. I'm there with you. I mean, at this point where motherless Pap has just passed away in November. And so it's weird to have that void of like, I'm the top of the totem pole in our family tree.
Yeah.
Who put me in charge?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, it's fine. I do not have anything together. I have no together. None. So.
Yeah, but you're doing fine.
I mean, trial and error.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah. And that's what motherhood is all about. Like, we don't all have it together every day. But for the hand that you've been dealt, you deal with a lot really well.
The days fly by.
I bet you're busy all the time.
Days fly by. The days fly by. I'm like, I have 12 unread messages in my, just from you.
I was going to say.
And then it's like you, Melissa, Christopher. And so it's like, I have 12 text messages from you. I'm not sure, not as much on Facebook, but every now and again, 11 more on IG and about 27 on TikTok. And I'm like, wait, I need to catch up. I have funny things to look at. I have funny things to talk about. Did you see this? And it's like 12 different conversations. It's like life, business, podcasts. It's like,
And we go from like all like I'll send you a text about the podcast and then we'll like talk about something else so random, but then we'll go back to the podcast. Like it's just and we keep going. Or like you'll send me the same TikTok that I already sent you and I'm like, scroll up. Like I sent that to you last week.
And it matches so well. I'm like, we are one. We
Yes.
are one.
Yes, we are.
I don't know. We're coming to we're literally been talking for 46 minutes and I think
Wow.
that's amazing. I love this little therapy session.
Yes.
It's like a breath of fresh air.
Yes.
I love it.
Yep.
And I think that's kind of the basis of we don't know what we're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
We are unaware of what we're doing. I just know what I want it to look like.
Yeah.
And feel like, and it feels so right to be
Yeah.
able to chat and talk about things. And I just didn't want we didn't want the week to go on where we didn't show a little, support to the people, to the moms this week, to the moms momming, to the moms without their moms, to the moms who have stepped in and taken other moms' spot. We appreciate it all.
Yeah.
And, hang in there this week if it is feeling heavy.
Yeah, because it might feel heavy in whatever capacity or situation that you're in, but I think it's nice to sit in those feelings, acknowledge those feelings, and give yourself a little grace. We're all going through something, and this week might be a little more difficult for some of you that don't have a mom or have a strained relationship with your mom. It's okay. You're not alone. And that obviously is the whole point of this podcast, especially this segment. If we can reach even just one person that listens to this and is like, oh, wow, I don't feel as alone as what I did,
Right.
or this week doesn't feel as bad. We're sitting in it too. We're struggling just as much, if not more. So it's okay. You'll get through it, but give yourself some grace.
I always, whenever we're chatting, because life be lifing, and I'm like, just chin up. Just keep your chin up. Keep your chin up. So if you need that person to tell you chin up, we're right here.
Yeah.
We're right here for all the chin ups because life is.
It be lifing, man.
It's a wild ride, but we only have one shot at it. So we're not wasting.
No.
We aren't wasting it. It can't be a million. Every day doesn't have to be a good day,
No.
but we're not going to sit in the terribleness of it all when it comes. We're going to grab the terribleness. We're going to handle it, deal with it, and we're going to chin up and move on the best you can.
Yep. All right.
So that's it for our first episode.
First one.
Have a great Mother's Day and have a great week. And I think that's it. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.